Imagine that you are participating in the Squid Game. Have you ever thought about how far you could go with your skills and attitude? In this test, you can find out. However, you must be honest to obtain an accurate result. If you need to think about a question, pause the video. The important thing is to answer with total honesty. And now, let's start with the first question. Imagine you are stranded on a deserted island in the Squid Game. You see other players in the distance. How do you decide to approach them? Stealthily swim. Build an improvised raft. Shout to form a team. Remember to jot down the points on paper. You'll need to add them up at the end to see your total score. You are in the middle of a stage full of obstacles in the Squid Game. How do you decide to advance? Observe and wait for the right moment. Run directly towards the goal. Strategically look for alternative routes. You encounter another player at a crossroads. Both need to advance. How do you handle the situation? Collaborate and form an alliance. Ignore the other player and continue your path. Challenge the other player to a competition. Suddenly, you find yourself surrounded by enemies in the Squid Game. What is your reaction? Hide and wait for them to disperse. Confront them directly with courage. Create distractions to escape stealthily. Wouldn't you like to find out how far your friend would go? Share this video with them on WhatsApp to discover it. A new obstacle appears, a broken bridge that you must cross. How do you decide to overcome it? Search for materials to repair the bridge. Jump with skill and balance. Try to cross underneath the bridge. In a section of the game, there are dangerous areas with deadly traps. How do you decide to progress? Carefully study each trap before passing. Run quickly, trusting your reflexes. Send another player as an explorer. You find a valuable but heavy object in the Squid Game. How do you decide to handle it? Try to carry it alone, ignoring the risk. Seek help and form a team to transport it. Analyze if you really need to take it with you. You face a tough choice in the game. How do you make decisions under pressure? Carefully evaluate all options before acting. Take the first available option without much thought. Trust your instincts and make quick decisions. You discover a secret route, but it's full of additional challenges. What do you decide to do? Ignore the route and follow the main path. Explore the secret route for additional rewards. Share the location of the secret route with other players. You face a strong opponent in the Squid Game. How do you decide to approach the situation? Plan carefully and attack strategically. Challenge them directly, relying on your strength. Seek help from other players to defeat them. If you see that you haven't been completely honest with some questions, the result may not be accurate. Replay the video in this case, being completely sincere. A teammate is in danger. What is your reaction? Risk yourself to save them, even if it means exposing yourself. Ignore the situation and continue with your own path. Evaluate the situation before deciding whether to help or not. You face a mental challenge in the game. How do you approach the challenge? Ask other players for help to solve the challenge. Analyze every detail and solve the problem patiently. Try to find a quick solution without thinking too much. Time is running out, and you must reach the goal before others. How do you decide to speed up your pace? Use strategic shortcuts to get there faster. Maintain a steady and safe pace. Run at full speed, risking falls and mistakes. You encounter an ethical dilemma in the Squid Game. How do you decide to act? Choose the ethical option, even if it's more difficult. Take the most convenient option for you, regardless of ethics. Seek a balance between ethics and convenience. The last test of the Squid Game is an intense competition. How do you prepare to face it? Trust your natural instinct and don't prepare much. Train hard and plan detailed strategies. Collaborate with other players to share tactics and skills. Great! Now add up all the points to get your total score. Let's see which Squid Game test you would have survived. Remember to share your result in the comments of this video. If you scored from 15 to 25 points, you wouldn't pass the first test. Your approach may be too impulsive or lack some key skills in the Squid Game. It might be helpful to reflect on your decisions and consider more elaborate strategies to improve your performance. If you scored from 26 to 35 points, you would make it to the second test, the cookie test. You have some skills, but you may need to work on your strategic approach. With a little more planning and assessment, you could improve your performance in the Squid Game. If you scored from 36 to 45 points, you would make it to the rope test, the tug of war. You have a balanced approach and some tactical skills. You can face challenges, but there's always room for growth. Keep developing your ability to adapt to various situations in the Squid Game. If you scored from 46 to 55 points, you would make it to the playground test. You are competent and skilled in the Squid Game. Your strategic approach and skills allow you to overcome many challenges. Keep refining your skills, and you could reach even higher levels. If you scored from 56 to 65 points, you would make it almost to the end, the glass bridge test. You are a skilled and strategic player in the Squid Game. Your ability to adapt to different situations and make informed decisions places you among the best. Keep perfecting your skills and face challenges with confidence. If you scored from 66 to 75 points, you are a serious contender to win the Squid Game. Congratulations! You are a master in the Squid Game. Your combination of tactics, strength, determination, perseverance, and intelligence puts you at the top. You are ready to overcome any test that comes your way, and with a bit of luck, you could be the winner. Keep shining in the Squid Game. That concludes this Squid Game survival test. Were you surprised by yourself? Or did you expect this result? Remember to visit other tests. We have to get to know yourself better and have fun.